you a songwriter? Are you looking to turn your songwriting passion into a full-time gig? Whether you are just at the start of your songwriting journey or a seasoned industry professional, this show is made for you. Welcome to The Songwriter Show, bringing together songwriting news, interviews, and community. Now, welcome your host, Sarantos.
Welcome back to the Songwriter Show. I'm your host, Sarantos, a solo artist and songwriter who's always believed in the power of words. Here on the Songwriter Show, we bring you behind the scenes with some of today's most inspiring songwriters every single Tuesday evening on Reality Radio 101. Tonight, I'm so excited to have Maria Solena. She's a jazz vocalist, composer, and band leader, and she's built a life that reflects the very spirit of jazz. Improvisational, expressive, and deeply human. From her home base in Vancouver, she's cultivated a career that demonstrates how jazz can be both an art form of the highest order and a sustainable, genuine way of life.
And now, welcome this week's special guest.
Welcome to the show, Maria. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So I love having Canadians on the show because you guys are so damn polite. And I can't ever make fun of you or say anything bad. You guys are just sweethearts.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So tell us a little bit about when you got started and what made you pick jazz out of all the genres out there.
So my career started about 20 years ago, 20 plus. I started with pop, actually. Was in a pop duo. Then I started, gravitating towards jazz, and I found out that jazz gave a lot of opportunities in Vancouver. There were, a lot of performing musicians, and there were it opened a lot of doors for me. So I started, starting a jazz band and doing all kinds of gigs.
I read somewhere about your philosophy of connection, and what do you think about music being a universal language?
Right. Well, I believe that music can unify people despite their differences. Music's a universal language that can bring people together because we live in such a society where it's all based on technology. So sometimes we become disconnected, right? So I think that music can bring us back together. And, in the past 5 years or so, the world has changed quite a bit in terms of, technology. So, and that's going to continue to, the changes are going to continue going on. And so we need music to slow us down.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any musical influences? Anyone you're inspired by?
Well, I really enjoy listening to Nat King Cole and Nancy Wilson and Ella Fitzgerald.
Do you have any musicians that you've learned from or teachers that you want to share with us? Give them a shout out.
I learn a lot by listening. And then I've been learning from, private vocal coaches for about 15 to 20 years. And I study, in university, I study master classes, and I do a lot of practicing on my piano, trying different chords and writing lyrics. So, yeah.
Tell us about your songwriting process and your storytelling through your songs.
So storytelling, so I'm basically an observer of the world around me, and I write songs about what I see and experience. So my songwriting is based on real life experiences and observations, whether it's about love, about life, about people around me, about the world that we live in, and maybe talk about how we can improve our lives through music.
Tell us about this jazzy lifestyle that seems like you're into that. What's that all about?
Well, jazz to me is like a glass of fine wine. There's a lot of culture, a lot of history, and I think it's very important to keep this art form alive. It's music that's classy and timeless. So whether it's for a gala or community event or a jazz club, jazz is fairly family friendly and pretty suitable for entertaining. The music's not too loud. It's good background music for, a social icebreaker or special event.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to listen to one of your songs here, The Dream. Tell us a little bit about that song. What inspired that one?
That's a song about a dream because, in music, we all start with a dream, right? And then we try to find ways to pursue that dream and make that dream happen, right? And so it's a combination of music and lyrics coming together and forming that magic. But with any dream, it requires a vision, right? To analyze it in a practical way. Is it achievable, right? Is it economically feasible? And then are we dedicated? Are we determined to put in the hard work? Are we willing to do follow up, right? It's a very competitive world, so we have to work extra hard to get there.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's take a listen, then we'll come back and talk a little bit more, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, everybody, check this out. Here we go.
When I was young, I had a dream. I pray to the stars that I have seen. So many tunes, so many stars. They shine so brightly from afar. When the words and the music collide, a clear night in July, the moon looks so divine. When your lifelong dreams come true, music heals and sees you through. Does anybody know about tomorrow? The joy, the laughter, and the sorrow. It's you and me together, oh baby. We're gonna make this world a little better. When the words and the music collide, a clear night in July, the moon looks so divine. When your lifelong dreams come true, music heals and sees you through. Does anybody know about tomorrow? The joy, the laughter, and the sorrow. It's you and me together, oh baby. We're gonna make this world a little better. It's you and me together, oh baby. We're gonna make this world a little better.
Thank you so much for sharing that song with us.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
So, just in listening to that song, I can see a little bit about your conviction about the healing power of music. Anything you want to further say about that?
So music, aside from achieving your dream and making it happen, and making it a form of life in terms of your livelihood or work opportunities, music is like a healing balm, right? It helps us to cope with life because there are some tough times, and the world sometimes is a little crazy and chaotic, and so music restores our sanity, our physical and mental health. And music to me releases endorphins. So similar to exercising, right? So the endorphins put you in a positive state of mind. It helps to bring creativity, helps us to make better decisions and problem solving abilities.
How do you figure out if a song you wrote is going to make it out into the world or if you're just going to keep it on your hard drive?
So every song that I do, I try to, work on it as much as possible to the point where I'm very happy with it. And then I take it to my arranger or my sound engineer, and then he listens to it and then he tries to work with it. So usually, we both work together on it. And then I focus on, the quality. I focus on quality lyrics and quality chords. I focus on that and then include a message that I want to, bring to the world. So, and then on those, different qualities, then I just release it and see what happens, right? Hopefully, with a good marketing plan, with a good publicist, maybe we'll make it happen.
There's nothing like a good plan, but also I feel like music's probably the hardest thing in the world to have a plan for.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you have
Yeah.
any advice on touring?
Any advice? I've done some touring myself. I've performed in different, countries. I've done, music in Italy, Las Vegas, and parts of the States like Denver. Again, you need to plan, you need to network with people, and then make sure that, there's, some economic assistance, because sometimes touring can be expensive, and you could be out of pocket a lot. So you got to plan and make your connections with people in those countries.
What's the best career advice you ever received in your entire life?
I guess work hard and be disciplined, be dedicated. Don't be scared of failure. Just keep going, keep working hard. And if you enjoy what you do and you don't think about working too hard, things will happen. You just have to work hard and be determined.
Tell us about a musical risk that you took in your life that didn't really pay off.
Sometimes, you could, through the recording process, you could end up spending a lot of money on, the recording process. And sometimes, recording process can be quite expensive by the time rent a studio, hire the musicians, and have it master. And so sometimes it's worth the risk. Sometimes, it may not, depending on, if the song's going to take off or not.
Do you ever get blocked? Do you ever have a creative block? And if you do, how do you get past that?
It depends. Usually, I'm able to be creative all the time, especially when I'm sad or I have some events that I want to express myself through music. So, unless I'm sick or something or going through some real emotional turmoil, then I can take a little break, but I can come back to it.
If one of your songs was a movie, which genre of movie would it be?
It'll probably be something like a Henry Mancini movie, something along the lines of Moon River or a Barbara Streisand movie.
How do you typically celebrate the release of a new song? Is there a certain routine you have? Is there a certain thing that you do all the time for your fans?
So I have a subscription email list that I have over 1,000 members. I send out an email letting people know that I have a new song, and then in this case, I worked with a publicist who helped me to, get some reviews, and then I also work with CD Baby, so they distribute to all the online platforms. And a lot of it is word of mouth. My closest friends, they listen to the music and they help spread the word for me.
What's your favorite jam of all time?
The one song that on my album that I'm pretty proud of is number 3, If It's Real Love. The other one is number 6, Before the Night Is Done. And I like a lot of the jazz covers. For example, Where or When is a great song. Moon River is another great song. Where Do You Start is another great song that I recorded on my last album.
And do you have like a superpower that you wish you had?
Superpower. I guess the ability to, see the future, like if I have a crystal ball to see what the future holds in the next 2-3 years, and if you have that knowledge, maybe you can have a better plan of, how your music is going to go, I guess.
Is there like a book that you loved that you want to share on the show?
A book, let's see. Can't really think of one right now, but I can think of a movie.
Okay, give us that.
Yeah, I like Moon River. Breakfast at Tiffany's with Henry Mancini,
Okay.
featuring a song called Moon River.
All right.
Yeah.
If you were told you had to get a tattoo next week, what kind of tattoo would you get?
I guess it would be a word, maybe love or wisdom or patience.
So tell us a little bit about your website, where people can find your stuff, stream it, buy it.
For sure. My website, where you can buy the album, is called musicalbreeze.ca. One word, musicalbreeze.ca. You can find my music on Spotify, Amazon.com, Apple Music, and most of the online stores. I'm with CD Baby, so they do distribution online. I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook.
Okay, awesome. I want to thank you so much for being on the show tonight, Maria.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
To all the listeners out there, thank you for sharing a little bit of your precious time with the two of us tonight. If there are any artists out there and you want to be on the Songwriter Show, we invite you to submit the interview request form on the website, songwritershow.com. Thank you again for listening, and please join us every single Tuesday evening to hear other awesome artists share their fascinating behind-the-scenes stories right here at the Songwriter Show. I love you all. Have a great night.
With you under the sun, always had so much damn fun. Friday night alone with your smile, under the stars making out for a while. Fast forward to where I am today, hard to realize how much has gone away. Another day with a broken heart, we're just too far apart. Another day goes by, I'm just so empty inside. You packed your things and gave a shout, slammed the door on your way out. Wish I did feel that breeze, wish you stayed and forgave me. Fast forward to where I am today, never thought you'd go away. Another day with a broken heart, we're just too far apart. Another day goes by, I'm just so empty inside. Another day with a broken heart, we're just too far apart. Another day, broken and blue. My life is nothing without you. I tried everything I could, tried to get you back for good. I swear I'm a better man, waiting for you to give a damn. If our love was sassy, I'd be feeling so jazzy. Another day with a broken heart, we're just too far apart. Another day goes by, I'm just so empty inside. Another day with a broken heart, we're just too far apart. Another day with a broken heart, maybe I'll make a brand new start.
Thank you for listening to The Songwriter Show. To keep the momentum going, head over to www.songwritershow.com and join our free music community of artists, songwriters, and producers. That's www.songwritershow.com.